Pillow Talk with Lindsay. This is becoming a regular thing. Yesterday was an interesting day. An interesting day indeed. I'm not having a hard time at all. At all. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. But these are very sticky situations that Lindsay has seen before and gone through before, but Lindsay is not responding how she usually does to said obstacles, I guess would be a good word. Instead, I'm sitting with myself and feeling myself and making sure to stay centered from the heart. And it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. Talking myself off the ledge of the cliff instead of diving face first into the mud of ridiculous emotions that help nothing but to bind me further. But I'm not doing it. I refuse. It's what I've done millions and millions of times. I'm good. I don't want to do it anymore. I am love. I am kindness. I am a good person. I don't want to fall into the woe is me, my life sucks pity party. No. I want, and I'm going to keep my vibration high because I am the universe. I won't fall. Not anymore. I'm done doing that. Right? It's about growth, right? And whenever I'm faced with these kind of situations, emotions, or turbulences, in the past I've always fallen into the despair that I'm not enough, that I'm not good enough, that I don't deserve the best, that I don't deserve the things that I think I deserve. What I think I deserve are very small things. They're not I do not require a lot of stuff. But in a relationship, no matter who it's with, it doesn't matter. It could be a very close relationship. It could be a decently far relationship. Of course, as the closer the relationship gets, the more in tune and necessary these things need to be upheld. And I require a lot of attention. There's nothing wrong with that. I like to hang out with the person that I'm having a relationship with, and I like to have one-on-ones, and I like to communicate well, and I like to have fun, and I like to joke, and I like to create things, and I also like my own moments too. But there's a balance. There's a balance of all these things. And in the past, I've always gotten to this point where I'm like, okay, this isn't it. But then I stay and I try to make it, and it just isn't it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just know who I am. I'm love. And so are you. And if you're in a situation or situations or moments where you're not feeling that you are, I don't want to say the most important thing, because that's kind of like, I don't know, especially if you have kids, it's a little different. But if you're not feeling fulfilled and whatever it is you think you need, drop the relationship because it no longer serves you. But do it with love and conscious awareness and understanding that everything changes all the time. Nothing stays the same. So how would you think that your situation would stay the same? It needs to grow and morph. Like last night, perfect analogy. I was watching this nature show with Michael or something like that, and it was talking about these spider crabs. They come to this one area. I think they said once a year, maybe they said once every 5 years, but anyways, hundreds of thousands of these spider crabs come. And the reason why they come there is because they all bundle up into a pile, a big pile, like 300 feet, I think it said. Or maybe he said 30 feet. I don't know. It was in meters, and I'm not a very good conversionist in the mathematical sense. But it was like this big humongous pile, okay, of these crabs. And the reason why they go there is because they need to molt their shell. And when they do molt their shell, the new shell that they come out with is soft for like 3 days. And these stingrays know that. So the stingrays go there and try to eat these soft crabs. Well, at the end, when they're all done and they go away, you know, after, I don't know, a week they're there, or a month, I have no idea, I didn't see that part. There, it looks like a little, like a boneyard. Like there's tons of these crab shells that have been molted, and it was a success. You can't grow unless you shed your shell. And the shell that we're in as people is that little box that you allow yourself to be put into for the sake of other people. And we have been taught that that's the way to do it. We have been taught that we sacrifice ourselves, especially mothers. We sacrifice ourselves for the greater good. It's not so. Come on, guys. Let's shed our shells. What's insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results, correct? We know these things. If you're not getting what you deserve, what you feel you deserve, and come on, you know if you're being an ass, or if you're being like too much or extra or whatever you want to call it. But if you're legit and you use all the means that you have and you're very aware of what's going on and you're conscious and you are doing it. Like yesterday, I sat in meditation for a while because I didn't want to go down the same road that Lindsay always goes down. So I repeated over and over and over again, I am loving awareness. And it morphed from I'm loving awareness, you know what I mean? Like for loving awareness towards everything and everything and every situation and every body and every moment and every whatever, to I'm loving awareness, where I'm loving being able to see these things and move through these moments and embrace this darkness that is trying to creep in. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love the shit out of it because I deserve that, because I am love. And everything's gonna be just